Hello and welcome to pmslounge.com. In this video, we are discussing about Hong Kong. You as a project manager, as a PMP certified project manager, how much can you expect to make in Hong Kong? Now, a couple of things to understand here is that whenever we talk about salaries in certain countries, we refer to a report from PMI known as the Salary Survey Report. All copyrights acknowledged, no copyrights infringement intended. We have covered several other countries as well, and in this video, we'll just take a look at Hong Kong. Our focus will be on Hong Kong. First link in the description if you want to check out some other countries that we have covered. Also, I would highly urge you to get yourselves the PMI membership, because if you're a PMI member, you will have access to reports like these as well as a horde of other benefits. All right, so let me share my screen and let me talk a bit about Hong Kong first, and then we will take a look at the numbers. So the first thing that I wanted to share was where Hong Kong really is. And as you can see on your screen, this is where Hong Kong really is. Let me zoom out a bit so that you get even better idea. As you can see, we have China here, and we are basically talking about Southeast Asia when we say Hong Kong, right? So this is where Hong Kong is situated. And the second thing that I wanted to talk about was what is the value of the Hong Kong currency. So the Hong Kong currency, $1 is equals to 7.81 Hong Kong dollars. So those were the two things that I wanted to make sure you're aware of before we go further and talk about Hong Kong. So now let's take a look at the salaries. As a project manager in Hong Kong, you can expect to make 635 odd thousand Hong Kong dollars, right? So then your total compensation, which includes other benefits and other components as well, that is around 700K. Now we are only looking at median salaries because this is closest to reality, and all these are annual numbers in Hong Kong dollars. Remember that, not US dollars, but Hong Kong dollars. So that's the kind of salary you can expect as a project manager in Hong Kong. But you move to Hong Kong or you're already in Hong Kong, is your salary exactly the same? Exactly what I just showed you? Of course not, because there are several other factors that basically affect the salary, both in positive and negative ways, affect the number that you are actually drawing. And those factors could be: what is the industry you're working in? What is your educational background? Do you have a PMP certification? How many years of experience you have? So that is where we will take a look at some other numbers as well, so that you can draw parallels and you can kind of gauge where you stand if you are already in Hong Kong, or is Hong Kong something that you can consider moving to if you like the numbers that you see. Now, in the last 12 months, 24% people reported that their salary increased from 5% to 6.9%. So this is a healthy increase. We have seen several countries, and there have been a lot of countries that have not had any salary hikes in the last 12 months. But here you are, Hong Kong, almost 1/4 of all project managers, they received 5% to 6.9% hike, followed by another close to 1/4 that received 3% to 3.9%. And then you have 17% people that reported 1% to 2.9%. Now, what is the outlook like? What do the next 12 months look like? And here are the numbers, right? Out of the people surveyed, 23% said that their salary is going to rise by 5% to 6.9% again. And then you have 18% people that reported that their salary should increase by 3% to 3.9% in the next 12 months. And then 16% each think that their salary is either going to rise by 1% to 2.9% or 10% to 14.9%, which is a whopping double figure increase, right? Now, what is the kind of position description, right? What is the position that is making the most? So a little bit of oddity here. A portfolio manager is making more than director of PMO as per this survey. Usually what we see is this position, right? As you go up from bottom to top, as you go in that direction, your salary is also going to rise, which is the case largely with this table again. Annualized salary by years of work experience. So as you gain more years of work experience, your salary is going to rise, which is again the case with years that you have worked in project management. So nothing out of the ordinary there. Annualized salary by highest formal education level obtained. If you have a master's degree, you're obviously making much more than someone who has a 4-year degree. So it makes sense to have a master's degree. If you're in Hong Kong watching this video and do not have a master's degree, go for it. If you have a master's degree and you want to move into Hong Kong, you are going to earn more than someone who does not have a master's degree. So this is important because there are several countries where this is not actually the case. Have a degree in project management and someone who does not have a degree in project management. So if you do not have a degree in project management, you're actually making more than someone who has a specific project management degree. So it makes sense not to go for a project management degree when you're going for your master's or bachelor's. So if you have a PMP certification, that is definitely an advantage over someone who does not have a PMP certification. As you can see, 639K odd and then 600K is what someone with a PMP certification and without a PMP certification is making respectively. There is a gender gap when it comes to salary. As you can see, females are earning substantially less than males in Hong Kong, which is a sad state, but I just wanted to voice it out. All right, so now what department should you target to make the most? Project Management Department or PMO, they are the ones who are paying the most to their project managers, followed by IT and information systems, followed by engineering. Financial services, they are the ones that are actually paying the most to their project managers. Next is manufacturing, and after that is engineering. So these are the three industries that are paying the highest. There is obviously an other here, which means all other industries except the ones that are mentioned here. Annualized salary by number of employees in the entire organization. Forget startups, look for large organizations or organizations that are mid-size, right? 2,500 to 5,000 people or 10,000 or more people. These are the organizations that pay the highest in Hong Kong. We have covered some countries where startups pay the highest, but that's not the case with Hong Kong. Annualized salary by average project team size and your average project budget. As both of these increase, your salary is supposed to increase as well, which is more or less the case here, except for this first entry mentioned here. All right, now finally, let's also talk about the kind of work that you can expect, right? The amount of hours that you can expect to work when you are in Hong Kong. So the hours expected from all these positions are close to 40 hours. So you basically have a 40-hour work week, which is great. But people do report working much higher than 40 hours, right? You have 52 hours. A program manager reports working 52 hours. A portfolio manager reports working close to 50 hours. So that's something to consider. But the employers, they expect you to work close to 40 hours per week. So those were the numbers about Hong Kong. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want us to cover some other countries, definitely let us know in the comments. And you can always check out the first link in the description, which contains the playlist of all the countries that we have discussed so far. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.